Let me introduce myself. I'm Jack Tamiel, LMBR Deputy Company. Sure, Lumber Deputy Company. Our company plans to invest in the development of local industry. That's why I contacted you. Basically, we need you to deliver salt logs to our sawmills. Forests are all around us, so you should have no problem finding them. If you succeed, we will pay you well, and we might have more work for you. Thankfully, there's no time limit on this. It's just deliver 100 logs into any sawmill. And I will accept that. I'm more than happy to do that for you, and plenty of logs and plenty of sawmills all over the place. But I really want to get this figured out first. So, let's see. Let's get a station right here. That's 60. And the nice thing is, you don't even have to connect the station to a rail network for it to start generating people. So, just as long as the station is there, whenever you want, game. There you go. One person. Boom. In Den Helder. So we can actually just plonk stations down in anticipation for our rail network. I think that works pretty well. I could even actually do Drachten to Waspik and then Waspik to Den Helder. I think Waspik might be slightly further away for Drachten than Den Helder is, so that might be nice and profitable. Yeah, we could do that. A loop that kind of becomes a little bit concave in here. Just goes whoop, into Waspik, out to Den Helder, and then around like that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Definitely want the longest voyage being from Purmerend, because this is out of all of these towns, this is the one that's going to generate the most amount of people. So Purmerend to Drachten, we definitely do not want to change. We want to keep that exactly as it is right now. But this will probably get a station here, right there. I'm going to have to do a little bit of station magic with that to try to grab that house in its catchment area. And Deutingen, I don't know. There. Right. As always, 2-2. 2-2. This one might be tough. Actually, no, not really. Yeah, we've got a decent loop in there. 2-2 and 2-2. Right. Okay, so we've already got this line here. Thing is, I might want to delete this to allow this town to grow a little bit. So we're gonna restructure that by basically bringing it down here. Yes, that's what we want to do. Now you, that kind of, I think I might have brought it out too much. Right, well, we'll delete all of this then. There we go. Alright. So that's coming down there. Oh, yeah, don't forget to put the actual rail signals. Hey, I'm pretty sure I told you, or maybe I didn't. I told you to first click one way, because I know where I want to click, and I always want it to be one way, pretty much. Go. We'll have you... There we go. Alright, so you're coming down here, you're going in there, so you're going to be needing to go that way. And you go that way. No, wait, no, wrong way. We're looping into it. Yes, we're looping into it. Kind of a weird little loop there, another curve that is unnecessary, but so be it. Then you, I wouldn't mind bringing this curve in a lot more, probably right there, so it contours that little hill that's completely useless, and in case we need some railways around here, we're saving on space. So, exact same railways, just the curves are a lot sooner. Now you kind of touch that hill, that's fine, yeah, because you curve instantly, so that's actually fine. It actually works really well. I kind of wish I could see... Is it there? Yeah, right there. And then Doetinchem up to right there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now we just redirect your orders. Well, you can go to go to Purmerend because you're already on the way there. So Purmerend, remove that because we're gonna want to put it afterwards. Drachten, Waspik. Is the W a V in Dutch? Would that be Waspik? I don't know. Den Helder, Vlaardingen, Doetinchem. Then back to Purmerend, Drachten. Good. So orders are now changed. So now we just start deleting the rest of this railway after we've figured out. Okay, that has... yeah, that all has signals. This one does not have signals. This one either. And this one does. Okay. Can I even do this? Can I just go deleting the rails that it's already passed over? Yes, I can. So this train has somehow miraculously got onto this rail network, and it's coming out of nowhere. But we're getting all this money back slowly. Vehicle in the way. Not anymore. Right, we'll let you go up there, deliver that 100 gold. And sadly, yeah, we're paying a lot in loan share. 82 money going away every... oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another train out. Probably when this one is at, like, Den Helder, I'll get another train out doing the exact same loop, kind of doubling up on moving people around. But in the meantime, you would get 2 buildings from a waiting station. You would get 3, including a church. I think a church might generate a little bit more. You would get 4. Actually, you might just get 3. Ah, no, you would get that one way in the back. Okay. Alright, we'll definitely pop a waiting station on you then, because that's very nice. And you would probably get... yeah, you'd get them all as well. You'd get 3, but let's get that one with the church. So, this one here. Nice little waiting room right there. Down to 242 money. Let's get that time running along and make back all of this cash. How much is that? That's like 100 fucking money right there. That's really nice. There we go. Back up to 433. Let's get a couple of more extensions. Let's get waiting rooms down here before the train arrives. Right there. Waspik could use one. There we go. I really hate how it does that. I want this here. Okay. And you have one. Oh, is that a waiting? Yeah, I think that's a. What's it called? Waiting room. Waiting room. Yes, that's a waiting room at every station. All right. So now we just let time roll a little bit. It's 145 money right there. Absolutely beautiful. And let's go ahead and see about... yeah, we'll build another train. Another 260 Porter. With another 5 coach cars. And we can copy its orders by actually just doing order and copy this train's orders. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. But we won't start it just yet. We'll start it once this train is kind of probably closer to Vlaardingen, maybe. So they are between Den Helder and Vlaardingen. So they're kind of sharing the load a little bit, and one's not just tailing the other one. They're really only just going to be making money off of Den Helder and Purmerend, I think. Ish. Maybe a bit more. Okay, that one just took off from there. There we go. We'll have train 2 start going. Let's go ahead and rename these as well. This is going to be passenger passenger train 1 and passenger train 2. Oh, whoops, wrong key. All right. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Up to 364 already. I think it's time to start paying back my loan a little bit. Repay, 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 so we don't have crazy interest rates that just absolutely destroy my economy. And eventually, once we pay off everything, the full 1650 that we have left, we're not gonna have any expenses on this loan share thing anymore, so that'll be nice. But I think I might just want to let it run its course a little bit. Another 75 there, that's beautiful. Yes. To mirror these trains very close together, I thought I had kind of, well, and probably, here, let's do this. Let's just have you stop. We'll let passenger train 1 get a little bit more of a lead. I don't know why they're so close together. Pretty sure I waited a significant amount before telling passenger train 2 to start. Let's go for about there. That looks fine. Now let's get a little bit more of a signal network going here in case I ever get more than 2 trains on this track. If one, for instance, right here in this situation, right? There's a train on this block here. Passenger train 1 is about to reach a signal, but it hasn't reached it yet. So it has a green light because there's nothing in front of it from this signal to that signal. And then I think even one more. I can't remember. So it has a green light to go. However, if there was a train... Yeah, see? This is a red light. So if there's a train waiting at this station, it can't move yet because this train is on this entire block of track and there are no additional signals. So if you want to keep trains running relatively smoothly behind each other, you just have to create a little bit more of a signal network. So now that one's red and this one's green. So if there is a train here, it would be able to start moving. It would still stop here if this train was on the track, but you just do that a couple more times, and voila, you have a bunch of green lights behind the one that is eventually in red. So then you just kind of do that all over the place, and you're able to have a nice, smoothly moving rail network with trains that aren't just constantly stuck behind signal lights all the time. It's pretty decent. You can just get... I mean, they're pretty cheap. Signal lights are nice and cheap. No reason to be too stingy with them. There we go. So, no, this section here needs a couple of signal lights. Just put 2. That's good. And there we go. Whoops, wrong key. So used to spacebar being a pause key. Alright, now, yeah, these two are progressing very nicely. Vlardingen is actually producing a surprising amount of people, probably from having picked up that church. Sadly, you can't tell... Yeah, I can't tell how many people it generates. That's something that is... I don't know if I necessarily understand, because there are a lot of things that aren't very well explained, like this. Person equals money divided by 50 catchment area. Like, sure, I don't know what that means. And then you have a little arrow telling you when the next person is going to be generated. And then 150 divided by 600x arrow towards house. Does that mean that, like... when 450 more people are delivered into Vlardingen, it will grow by 1 point? I don't know. I mean, you're not necessarily relocating, are you? Because if you are, that would mean you're taking 75 people out of Den Helder, so wouldn't that shrink? I don't know. There are a lot of things that aren't very well explained, but it produced 23 people in 1922. That's fascinating. But either way, still a very, very nice, chill game. I really like this game. It's not too complicated. It's very simple, and it has trains, and trains go toot toot, like this one does. Yeah, toot toot, toot toot indeed, Mr. Train. Right. So we're getting a very decent amount of income in. I probably still want to keep working on that loan repayment, get that down as much as possible without going into the negative, because once I go into the negative, all my trains just stop. They don't go at slow speeds, they just stop, because I do have that option selected. So I'd need to start selling a bunch of tracks and stations and selling a bunch of stuff, trying to get a little bit of money back, and I'm just not going to be very happy if that happens. I'm gonna be a grumpy Nick. So we'll just keep these nice trains going along their loop and get a bit of money and keep repaying this loan. We can at least get it down to 1,000. Yeah, so we're back at the starting point. Yeah, and Vlartigan is still producing a surprising amount of people. I really like that. That's very nice. Very nice. So is Den Helder. These stations are doing really well. Waspik is kind of crap. Then again, it's a very small town, so it's going to take a while to kind of build up. And Purmerend has 188 clones just standing there waiting. Very nice. Alright, loan is down to 500, so we're pretty close to paying that off, but we just got another quest. Deforestation. Deliver 1,000 logs from forest near Roermond within 10 years into any sawmill. That ends in 1934. Alright. Fair enough, I think I can do that. The reward is kind of weak for a 10-year plan, but 300 is 300. By the time we even complete this quest, we're probably going to have a couple thousand sitting in our bank. But I think we can do that. Oh, which one? Ah, this one. The one with more generation of logs. Right, well, conveniently, we have a sawmill right up there. Thing is, we need to get a train actually up there. That's, Alright. Well, let's work on the station itself first. Now, there are a couple of hills here, so I might want to kinda... yeah, get that leveled out a little bit. Alright, let's put a station right here to have it start collecting lumber from there, and a station here. Right there, that sawmill. Is that fine? Do I want it facing the other way? Because this is only one of 2 sawmills in the area. Now that, yeah, I think that's fine. If anything, what you can do in this game is you can put 2 stations in one thing, so we can potentially in the future have these 2 forests delivering to this side of the track, and like this one delivering to the other side, and that's completely fine. You're able to do that, and you're able to allot who or which station accepts what and which station produces the actual lumber, just by clicking on the station and either, you know, accept produce or accept to produce. So since this is the only one for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and get our train tracks looping around. And oh yeah, I'm we're gonna want this as straight as possible. Let's get that gone. Pretty good on money. Let's just have that connected there. And oh, this is an issue. Let's see, I need 3 for clearance. So how much does this cost? 93. Oof. Oh, I need 3 for clearance. Damn. Okay. 71. Wow. Gonna go broke soon. Not really. That's why we have 2 trains doing the passenger circuits. Right, so we have a nice little loop here from Forest near Roermond up to a sawmill. And now we just need to get a train actually here. We need to just have a train here. Now, if I were to do this, how much would it cost for me to build a tunnel? Why is it not enough to? Well, I know, but 914. And that's really kind of a waste because this hill is not going to be part of the loop. It's just, I need to just get a train here and then have it just circle around a bunch of times. So I feel like going over the hill for 17 money is fine. It's really not a game changer. That's just absolutely fine. Right. So let's get that. Let's get it kind of slanted off in that direction for now. Get a signal there and nope, there and there. And let's start working on this. Right, it's way the hell over there. And I want to make sure I don't get in the way of like this sawmill and kind of go in between them because I want room to be able to create more industrial things. So let's bring this sort of right. Yeah, I know I don't have money. Fine. We'll wait on a little bit of money. Just go ahead and speed time up then. Ah, always good to never let your coffee go cold. Right, let's slowly build this track, because I'm not even going to bother buying a train if I don't have a track. I think like sloping it up right through here is good. I'm going through a field. I don't know what fields do though. I don't think they really do anything. It's just kind of fluff. It's 357. Right there is good. 49. 111 and 45. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got the track for a train to be able to get up there. I don't have a track for a train to be able to come back, but that's not an issue for the time being. Just need to deliver logs to that sawmill. Probably see about connecting that sawmill to this toolworks here so I can get lumber tokens at the same time and not just waste them. So, let's get a train out. Right. 260 Porter, because we can't even buy a Baldwin. Carrying as many logs as it can. 160. 35 per go. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Right. Orders. Go. Go here. And deliver logs. Start. Choo, choo. No, damn it, passenger train. Don't make my log transport stop. And you are going to be called Forestry Hauler 1. Yes. There you go. That's your name. Forestry Hauler 1. Let's start renaming all of these as well. You are now Deforestation And you're not near Drachten, you are Drachten. So Drachten Station. And this is Waspik Station. And Den Helder Station. Vlardingen. What a great name. Vlardingen. Did I get that right? Yes, Vlardingen. Vlardingen Station. Then Doetinchem. Doetinchem. I don't know if that's ch or ch, but Doetinchem. Did I remove Vlardingen? Yes. Vlardingen Station. Station. And then Purmerend. Oh, whoops. Purmerend Station. And yes, Doetinchem Station. Right. I forgot to add station to a couple of these. Got that one, and Drachten Station. Beautiful. Okay, so everything's nice and renamed. Very, very nice. I can't rename the actual town, can I? Oh, wow, really? Wow. Wow. Waspik, wow. Wow. Look at that. I did not know that you could... Like, I have that power. As a railroad tycoon, I have the power to just rename a station. People respect me so much for allowing them to travel back and forth to the station of my choosing. They have no say in it. I do. Only I do. And I alone. So, that power also provides me with the ability to rename established towns that have had civilization and people living in them for possibly centuries. I'm just able to say this is now Waspik Wow. And you have no say in it. Only I do. You don't. So Waspik Wow and Waspik Wow Station. No, not World of Warcraft. Wow. Waspik Wow Station. Right. Wonderful. So, forest near Roermond. And this will be now called Forestry 1. Near Roermond, that's fine. Forestry 1. So I know that this is the forest that I'm picking stuff up from. And if I want to find it, or no, not there, I guess find it here. Yes, instead of, having all this list of forest near, I am now able to rename it to what I want to look for. Absolutely miraculous. Let's get a couple of signals here, just in case anyone has any notions of being confused about which way to go. And there we go. Right. And a couple more for good measure. Alright, so is this our first haul of logs? Yes, it is. Delivery of logs is 0 out of 100, and now 35. Oh, no, wait, that's not the one. This is the one. Ah, we already did 35. Damn, 70 out of 1,000 now. Why isn't it changing? Oh. Did it do it instantly when I opened up Deforestation? I guess it probably did. Right, so that was our first haul. It's very nice. Subsidy 3 out of... own at least 6 vehicles. Ooh, and we get 25 lumber tokens for that. That's nice. So I'll be able to purchase a... what is it called? A Baldwin? I think is the next train. Stop, go away. Yes, the 460 Baldwin. It's a nice one. Bit more carting capacity, faster speed. better acceleration, although maintenance costs are a thing. But that's pretty damn good. Right, thing is, this station, because of its increased, sort of the whole point with this quest... Hello, I'm contacting you and your company because I need help.